Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and welcome back to PCM22 Classics Puncher, episode number 50. We are right at the beginning of stage 4 of the Tour de Pologne. I'm going for a double objective here, trying to see if I can hang on GC-wise, as it's just punchy stages. This is one of the worst we're going to see in terms of climbing-wise, but with a good +3 race day condition, 69 mountain, I think I might be able to just about bake it. And with 80 hills, and of course our sprint capability and 85 stamina, I stand a very good chance of seeing a lot of sprinters get beat on this stage, and my first place in the points classification being justified. Now, early on, and the reason why I pause immediately, yes, I only have one support rider. Really? Okay, well, at least he's right here. We want to get control from the get-go and stop whatever breakaways there might be, because we have just 11k till the first intermediate sprint, another 11 to the second one. So I'd really like to have these guys give us a legitimate shot at getting the intermediate sprints and then setting up. With only one teammate, it's going to be hard. We'll go 99 here and just have Stoll go as hard as he can, making it hard on the field, making it hard on the guy who's away, and hopefully he'll set up. And we have 4k to go now, 3k to go. Stoll's only going to give me so much of a lead out for this first one, and I may have to do something on my own. 2k to go. There's Dainese. We need to get ahead of... Oh, no. You're done. Oh, I just got blocked. Whoa. Hello. Sprint. Dainese also sprinting. Can I finish ahead of him? He's going to get me on this one. I'm on my own away, and yet I'm still getting orders from somebody else. Yeah, that makes sense. Dainese is third, though, so that puts me in further ahead in the lead. And there goes the breakaway, and Stoll, I don't think Stoll has the kind of energy we need to pull this. You know what? It's only 22 seconds. We might get a shot at that second one. Go for it, Stoll. Reset. It's only 7k. Come on. You got this. Stoll! Damn you! Come on, game. No cyclist mode. Has flaws. It has big flaws. And coming through from third position, getting a really good jump on this one. And we're going to claim it. Behind me is Dainese, so Dainese and I keep saying gap, but we pull points on others, and we're now 60 ahead. Oh, and now two more guys want to offer some support. Figures. Alright, well, no action doing. We're not going to bother with the third intermediate, as guaranteed more than 3 sprinters are going away, and we need to recover our energy. We've already expended a fair bit. So I'll see you for the first of 4 climbs plus a short finishing climb. So we have a 4-man break with a 2-minute advantage. They don't stand a chance. They did collect the intermediate sprint points on the third one, but that's not a problem, as that took it away from others, and we didn't have to bother competing. And I still have a fair bit of energy as we enter the final 60k and the 4 climbs ahead of us. But the chase, you can see it's taking its toll. Everybody's feeling it as we go up the first climb, but we'll be at the top here pretty soon, and we will get a bit of recovery on the descent. Not far away from maximum getting hit, but with an 85 stamina, we're not going to take a huge loss. We're going to keep that yellow bar pretty high throughout the stage as we go to begin climb number 2. This one, just under 5k, 50k overall left to go. This is one of the steeper ones, and you're seeing kind of the first instance of some guys trying to break away, go for it, and mix things up. For these first couple of climbs, I'm really just trying to hang on, but hang on. We're not doing terribly well right now, so let's hang on with more urgency before we wind up getting dropped. Now recovery will happen as we make our way back forward, and we'll be just fine, though things yo-yo for a moment. We're still back in contact. Engelhardt and Kolbe are right behind me. Stoll's been dropped. So I do not have Stoll's support, so Kolbe needs to switch up, and Engelhardt needs to switch to protection. And that's why I had these guys here. They're the only ones that I have to help. Just over a minute behind those front guys now. We're definitely going to have to start climbing. Putting in more effort to stay put. Not fully recovered as we go to begin this one. This one's shorter. Or is it the same? It's the same climb, I think. Looks like the same climb. It is. It's the two climbs in reverse. We just turned around. Or we're going the same direction through this one, and then we'll turn around and hit the other one backwards. Alright, we've got water. Somebody just took care of that. Kolbe hanging on, but does not have much left in the tank. I think I maybe need to switch that up on who's offering the protection. There you go. And then who's following. One climb to go, plus the little finishing one. And almost fully recovered. And barely having my maximum hurt. So, good shape on that. 113 in the peloton as we go to begin the final long climb of the day. There could be attacks on this one. And it's close enough to the finish that, you know, they could succeed. We really don't want to get left behind, but we also need to save a little something for the final climb. 3.5K to go. Nobody attacking now because of the pace. I just lost Engelhart. Why would that happen? Kolbe gets dropped and I lose Engelhart's support. 3 riders clear. Myself clear. 11-second advantage as we go over the top in first place. Just 4 riders behind, and then we've got about a half-minute advantage. 10K to go, and we are going to want to use the acrobatic descent here. Hopefully we don't crash. This is our chance to really do something with this race. Really blow it up from behind. 21-second advantage. And we are... It's too flat. It's too flat! It's way too flat. 25-second advantage. We're hanging on to that lead, though, as we approach the final. 2K to go. Gel kicks in, but there's not much left in the tank as we turn left and go up the final climb. Going 88. 15 seconds. 700 meters. Come on, sprint it out. Let's go, let's go. I've been caught. Oh, I'm out of energy. Damn it. I'll get save time, though. I better. I'm really struggling to finish here. And it's feels like it's holding me back. Come on, come on, keep going. This stupid top 20 thing, it's messing with the time. I feel like I might have lost time on that, which is just ridiculous to be 400 meters from the top and to potentially have lost significant time in a big grouping like that. But knowing this game, it loves to hit you with time gaps when you're not in the first group. When you're in the first group, it doesn't like to give them very often. I mean, that was a big bunching. And we felt like we were almost standing still at the finish line there. Okay, same time, same time, same time. There's the gap. Yep, minute 6 lost. So GC is out. Now we're just looking at the points. 5 points on the day. Still in the race late because it was different guys. So we can rule out the GC, but the points classification is looking good. You know, that's what I get for trying to attack solo. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And that time it didn't. And the main reason why it didn't was the descent flattened out for at least a third of it, close to the last half of it. And that stopped recovery. And that also burnt energy, so that when we went into the final climb, which I knew was there, I had half as much as I expected to have. We had twice as much energy when we began that climb. We would have made it to the finish line without running out. We may or may not have won the stage, but we certainly wouldn't have gotten dropped and lost time. Now, our only chance is the points jersey, which was what we're in for anyway, but I was hoping to hang on. And, you know, this is a punchy stage. It's not that punchy. Sprinters could and should still be at the finish for this one. that was the toughest stage, and I went for something that just didn't pan out, didn't work out. And of course, you know, as always, they stole the team support away from me and kind of left me on my own, and therefore, hey, what can you do besides what we did do, and go for it. 54k to go. I do have some team control today. Stoll is coming. We've got that climb coming up, and I think that's a good time to see riders get dropped. I mean, I've got a really good condition today, so maybe we need to get things guys to go around, get ahead. But that's also why I started this thing early. That's everybody. Yeah, just before the base of the climb. So actually that did just about work out for us. Okay, Colby is definitely better as a puncher than he is mountain rating, so we're going to have to go a little harder with him to make this work. And just 4k to go to the top. Here's where the climb officially begins, but we've already been climbing for a while. Colby and his weak throw needs to go a bit harder. Stoll is equally bad. So on to Eliotti. Now he can absolutely get the job done, so now we don't have to go quite so hard. If these two can hang on, we'll get them to the back.
The pack is slowly whittling away the lead.
And here's where we're going to do some damage. But today I have the race day condition to get through this. Now we've only split off a couple riders so far, but now we're starting to see a proper split. 42 riders, 1 minute ahead of 35. So really we've got at least a 30-second advantage. Okay. Oh, really? Game? Come on. Reset the order. We have lead-outs from someone, somewhere, somehow. 27k to go, though, so you cannot go flat out. These two back here on auto. That lifted the pace more than I expected it to. 18k. And that's the thing about this, you can only push. Where I was going to lead over the top for this one, but again, pace lifts, but we're making it hard on people. And yet groups are still making contact. Is it really that bad? Okay, Kamna is going to take over. Let's see if we can actually do something this time and resplit the field. Can't believe how easily it's all coming back together. Red bar's gone, but we've got plenty of yellow left as we're seeing guys trying to attack, which we are negating. We got one of these left. 6k. One rider left off the front, Fellini. Kinda transcend. Okay, 3.5k. So Engelhart, give me your lead out. Set it up. 2.6. He's going to start his sprint from here. Continuing on, but not sprinting because it's uphill and over a kilometer. Now sprinting for the line, and that should be second over the top. But it's Dainese. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Dainese just keeps taking everything. We get second place ahead of Molinar, Halverson, Drisners. How is it the usual suspects are all here and doing just fine? Gosh. We keep trying to make it hard on everybody else, and Dainese has been playing God this week. What did I say about they don't give time gaps when you're at the front? We saw numerous splits. It came back together. It yo-yoed, but then it was very much all sorts of split up. at the end of this one. We finished second. First time gap, 126th. So we, wait, there was one earlier. There. Okay, 113th. When we're at the front, they don't give the time gaps. Anyway, on the stage, Dainese gains 4 points on us. We get second most points on the day, and overall have a 5-point advantage over Dainese. Molinar is 7 points back. It's still very close, but we are distancing a number of other competitors. Having a really hard time trying to come away with this one, though, as Dainese has just been so strong. His 83 sprint and acceleration has been impossible. He's got a 64 mountain, 69 hills, and yet we've not been able to leave him behind. 83 flat might have something to do with that. Stage 6 looks to be maybe the trickiest one yet, with a lot of undulation, no intermediate sprint points. And I would love to be in the break, but only 50 seconds down. I think I'm a little bit too close in the standings to try anything there. But fortunately, we've got a +3 today. Now that should help me, and I've got a little more support than what we had on that last tricky stage. And we are already through the first climb. Break's still not fully established. Minute 18 ahead, though, for 4 riders. Those 4 look to be it, most likely, but for now, they're kept close. And now 2 minutes, so that's it. We do have our break established here on the second climb. A lot of undulation after this with, besides the first 2 and the last one climbs of the day, and probably the biggest hills, it's categorized climb after categorized climb. A lot of short, punchy ones. But with some team support, I should be fine. Now, Colby is quite weak. Why don't you protect me instead of Guerrero? Guerrero has support. He's got Aliotti. He's got Kemna, or apparently Aliotti is the leader now and not Guerrero, but whatever. Okay, fine. That's already 3 down. And we have, I just realized we have a loop here. So it's 3 climbs, and then you roll through the same 3 climbs, roll through the same 3 climbs, and roll through the same three climbs. So it's 4 laps. We're in the middle of lap number 2. Engelhart getting the water. Short but steep, it's fine. Wait, it kind of ramps up too. Momentum can really help carry you through it, but this one, a little longer, a little steeper, 6%. And my 77 effort level. I'm with Colby here. Colby was supposed to be protecting me. What happened? Alright, so we are in the middle of lap number 3 of 4. The same hill is the finishing hill as well. It's just no KOM the last lap through. As we get a few guys kind of breaking away there. Still competition between Bonamar and Barta for the KOM. Meanwhile, points uncontested today until the very end. And with 70 left in the peloton, we are starting to see some splits that are probably going to hold. You can see there's definite fatigue as I drift back as we go over the top on this one. But we cover a little bit on the descent. And where's my team support? I don't know. The 3 guys that were all supporting either Guerrero or Aliotti are the 3 guys left in the peloton besides myself. So I'm on my own now, yet again. 54 left in the peloton, though. Let's hope that we are missing some key riders. But Dainese is right there, wearing that number 1 and world champion jersey. 76 in the peloton now. Now this one does flatten out a little bit on the descent, as you see kind of a little mini attack there, but not the kind of mini attack that's going to succeed. And here comes a big acceleration. Let's try to pace ourselves up the climb. We want to be near the front. We can use acrobatic descent to get forward. Oh, we are at the back of now a 33-man peloton. Easy, 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 easy. Okay, we've made it over the top. Just 30 here, but Dainese's here too. Seriously, are you carrying like a +30 every day? 64 mountain rating, and he doesn't get dropped. He hasn't had any riders in front of him protecting him. He's solo. He is solo. He's got nobody around except for Ballerini helping him out. Doesn't look like it. Kamna and Aliotti are here, but they're not helping me out. 2.4k. 2.4k, but if you full on attack now, you're kind of stuck. Sneak. Okay, 1 kilometer, sprinting it out. Dainesi's ahead of me, and I'm about to run out of energy. Can we get beyond him? No, we cannot. Balderstone took the win. Dainesi takes second. I get third. I don't know how to beat this guy. He's got no mountain rating whatsoever, and yet he's not getting dropped. He's got to be carrying +3s, 4s, 5s, and I don't know why he would have that for the Tour de Pologne. Why? Why would he have this as an objective? It makes no sense for a sprinter who is better than anyone in the database right now, real life, at the start of this thing. He's 83s across the board. The fantastic news is I managed to lose just 1 point to Dainese, so that's good. We are 4 points ahead with 1 stage left, well ahead now of the chasers. So at least we've established we will finish in the top 2, but can we hold off Dainese? Final stage. It's another one with plenty of undulation along the way. We are going to take a couple laps around this circuit. A little forward, backward looping going on, but anyway, sorry about that. With 3 climbs. 3 climbs at the end. Kind of a 4th with a little saddle there in the middle one. It's not going to be easy. The good news, though, no intermediate sprint, and only 20 points available at the end. So 2019, 18, 17, count back. And we can manage to finish 3 positions behind Dainese. And, you know, when you look behind us, Dainese is supposed to be weaker. 64 mountains, 69 hills. Yes, he's a capable sprinter, but if we had full team control, the best thing to do would literally be just blow up the field and have him and I get dropped, both. And have the race, you know, decided at the front. 10, 15, 20 riders getting away, and neither of us being left, because that would equal a win. You know, the old Michael Schumacher, if neither of us finish, I still win. In this case, nothing illegal, just tactical. Just blow up the field, but with only 3 riders to help us out. At least we do have Guerrero, but he's on a -3. I mean, you know, of course. Of course. Definitely going backwards here awful quick with this 75. Let's speed it up a bit more. Almost past the steep section. It's going to ease off here in a moment. We got split for now, but there's only 28 at the front. That's definitely coming back together. If we were the last 10 riders or something and had gotten split off, you'd worry, but you can see the groups all together. And we make our way back forward as we go to approach the next one. Keeping the 80. Sorry, that's my phone again. 2 minutes. 2 minutes already. I'm going to have that thing muted. With the ice storm, I need to know what's going on. And I probably need to go check in on that one here in a moment. I'll get to the end of the stage before I check in on it. Again, struggling to keep up a little bit. I could use that team support. Engelhart. Why don't you support, you know, the rider you're supposed to support today? As Stoll's already been dropped, and now it's just one rider left to support me. 2 more climbs to get through this period, and we'll be fine. Definitely some guys are out. Stoll is out. Guerrero going to get water, but then it looks like we might have some Guerrero support again. We're back in a position, so now we can afford to back off a bit as we have a little rest period here, and then we've got to go at it again, and we would like to be fully recovered at the bottom of the next one, and we don't want to go into this one super tired. Engelhart here. Myself near the front. And it's only 1.5K, so that's going to be good. It's not going to drain much energy. And then we'll get some recovery on the descent. And we'll be full strength for the final 53K. We're looking good. +5 today. It's finally going to put me in a strong position. Dainese is right there. He's marking me every step of the way. Now, if I had full team, like I said, I'd aim for blowing up the field starting with this climb. Even if I don't make it, as long as he doesn't, it's all good. Saul Goodman. Boy, I'm going backwards fast though. 86, come on. And recovering that position. No breakaway. 100 riders just over left. It's the harder climb. It really is. Englehart's getting down to his last legs. Dainese still just behind me. And Barta going for the KOM. He will get the max points here. And he leads, by the way. He's the king of the mountains leader, and we're down to 94 riders. And I do not see Dainese right behind. Kamna trying to attack. Good, I don't mind that, because that's going to take points away from Dainese. Alright, looking back, do we see Dainese anywhere? Here's Guerrero. Guerrero is not under our control and fading. I do not see Dainese right behind me. Is he still in the group? Has he been dropped? So Dainese is still in the peloton, but he is well back, trying to make his way forward once again. I do not have any support anymore as Englehart's been dropped though. 7K to go. Gel now. I don't think either one of us is going to be in a very strong position to contest for points today. Just 22 left in the peloton. Let's again check in on Dainese. He's not in the group. He is not in the group. I can't click on him. It's not working. Dainese has been dropped. We are going to win the points classification. 3.8K. Just 12 riders left. Okay, trying to hang on to the back end of this. 11 riders left. 10 riders left. Chasing 4. 2.5K to go, and I am fading as we go over the top, and then still got 2K to go to the finish. Sprinting it out the last little bit. I'm gonna get some points. Aliotti gets 4th. Get 10th. That's worth a point or two. Helps cement the that overall. Dainese just now reaching the finish line. Well back. So we've done it. We've got the points jersey. I would have liked to have contested the overall, but there was 2 stages, even today's stage, that were a little too tough for a non-climber such as myself, and I don't know how Dainese did what he did on the previous stages, besides being a ridiculously amazing sprinter. I don't know how he handled the punchy stages as well as he did besides the final one. 46 seconds down in 10th place. In the GC, I actually do manage to get back into the top 10 with a sixth place finish. So for that part, awesome. Highest team finisher. And in the points, that's it. 108, 15 points ahead of Dainese. I managed to get 11 points today, finishing where I did in 10th place. And that is a points classification win. Barta wins the KOM. Plapp wins the under 25s. Jumbo Visma win the overall. We got second as a team. And Vabo is the win. Don't know. Got a half a level out of this one, so it was a good race. Manager satisfaction also at 100%. That is going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now. Happy holidays.